Very well. I will make my way down now.
Feels good, man. Feels good.
Yeah.
You'll arrive to the steps, and you can see your allies. They kind of lie in wait. Even Surabar has made it downstairs faster than you did. But then again, he wasn't testing out the capability of his body.
Yeah.
This time.
So he looks at the group. We're good to go, guys.
Well, that's an interesting look.
Yeah, Balthar was able to equip me with some armor. Like the look. Hey, it's better than the robes, all right?
No, I'll give you that. It's just odd not seeing you in armor.
Fully armored and being an unstoppable force for the will of Helm. I know, but still,
Unstoppable.
subtleties.
Well, I think maybe it's more the beard not being there.
Yeah,
That's going to take some getting used to too.
it's so weird. I actually looked down this morning and realized my chin hit my chest because there was no fluff to stop it. I just went, look, see, that's so.
It's been a while since you've seen the toes. No, I get it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not all bad. Hey,
Yeah,
look,
okay.
watch this. Watch. Look. And he's gonna try to do the backflip again.
Fucking dwarf eaters.
Ooh, freaking nailed it.
Nice. That time, he shoddily sticks a standing backflip. No bonus to like running up a tree or anything like that. He just stands, leans over, and just backflips.
Rather impressive in heels.
Yeah.
And he'll just tuck his sword back into the small of his back, behind his belt, and look off to the others. Well, Ulhime, Klaus, seems like you two are the ones in the lead here. How are we getting back?
It's gonna be our friend here.
That's right. I will be sending you back. Are you all ready?
Not like we have much of a choice. Certainly.
Is there something you would like to say?
Can we not?
No, we're good.
Good. I'm glad you've all had your time to rest. Now back into the pit of the abyss. He breaks out a scroll and begins to read his magic as the sounds around you begin to cripple, begins to crush and crunch. This will burn up the scroll before him, and beholden unto you, a portal will tear into your environment. He uses his staff in hand to finish the rip, and he'll open this to pass you along.
And without a second thought, Jakob does take the lead. Moving first.
I mean, Sunn follow. I mean, Sunn would follow. Jeez.
Wait. Okay. Guessing that's everyone then.
Pretty much.
All right. You return back to Occipitus. This is based upon the coordinates that had last been given, courtesy of the last time you were pulled from hell. The 507th layer of the abyss is oh so welcoming to new blood. Refreshed and stranded with nothing but tenacity and vigor, you're left to Occipitus.
Ulhime just takes a bite out of the floor.
Jesus Christ.
I subsist off of this.
Ulhime, I think that glove did a lot more to you, man.
This is my life now. No.
Good God.
Yeah.
We need water. Drink
He
the
pulls
blood.
his face off, and it turns out it was Malcolm on the lawn.
Casually eating the floor.
It's not just a glove. It's Malgrim. Attached to Ulhime.
Malgrim is your god. Aha!
Brad, every time we
but-
do that, I feel like there needs to be a catch, like a game show phrase or something. No, it's Malgrim.
That's
He'll
Malgrim.
smash your face into a wall. It's Malgrim.
Coming to CBS.
But no,
Um,
stepping out, Jacob will take a look around, make sure that the coast is clear, so to speak, and then yell back that all is well.
I will once again take point with the lantern, walking up to Klaus to retrieve it. Hey, buddy. Looks like we got to get back into the motion of things.
I suppose you're correct. Not that I wish to be here, but nowhere to go but forward.
True enough.
The demon man sure made this place sound welcoming. As I'm poking the ground with my foot and it's like squishing like I'm standing on a giant flesh being.
There are a few things we should likely warn you about.
Klaus, what more could we go ahead and warn her about? We told her it's hell.
I figured hell would be more like uncomfortable floors and fire everywhere and people being tortured all the time. This place just looks like we landed on like a giant, like a really big giant, or we were shrunk and he's got some poor, hygiene.
The place isn't friendly to begin with, and it's alive, so I would not recommend trying to touch any of what you see here.
All right. Until we find an app token, this is what we're going to use for our new friend here.
Ring!
I thought you were talking about Thelsa.
Our new friend?
Yeah, Thelsa.
It looks like you just pulled him straight out of The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack.
Oh
They
my
called me
God.
Kid Nichols on the account I got these nickels.
Oh my god, I
Stay a while.
need to watch that entire show just again. Its entirety.
Controlled by... Why can't I change this? Controlled by...
Nicholas sing.
Ulhime Shieldbearer.
Me? What do they call me? They call me Teddy 2 Feet on account I got these 2 goblin feet.
I don't think that's right.
As we're sort of preparing to venture out, once again, I'm going to reach into my bag and pull out one of my cure moderate potions and down it.
Okay.
Just because.
It's because I'm fucking not feeling great, even after that long ass sleep.
Upon your return to this realm, you will see that the earth here is scarred with foreign blood. The abyssal basilisk's blood drained upon the environment, causing the skin and flesh beneath your feet to wither. There is a state of char very near here, which is almost all too unreal to Ulhime. You know that you stepped out of this charred mass.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest of you stand here, I guess unabashedly aware of what's bound to happen next, with an exception to Thelsa. Thelsa, you really are in hell. What now?
I wanted to take the moment to turn to Thelsa and say, so is this still worse than what you're expecting?
This is better than what I was expecting, I'll be honest.
Oh, well, you
It
see this,
doesn't smell as bad as I thought it was going to. I was
She's
expecting
going to be one of those.
putrid. I didn't even know, like the bottom of some kind of stew pot nobody wants to go to.
Sunn's gonna just kind of dig his heel into the floor. The floor bleeds.
Yeah, it looks like flesh. I would presume it's living when I was told it was living. I mean,
Are
just
you
don't
sure?
drink blood.
Are you
Alrighty,
sure you're
guys.
sane?
Did not. I've never been to a. I don't know who would check for sanity. I guess so. I don't know how I would be certain.
All right. Ulhime, you have the lamp, right?
Yeah, I'm just positioning everyone so I don't fucking lose track of anybody.
Oh.
Quick, everyone scatter.
I don't. Oh, right. You can go ahead and pick our marching order, I suppose. But
I
no,
wasn't doing it as an actual marching order. Just like I said, it was just
yeah,
like
yeah. It's just when I'm going ahead and addressing you in character, and you come
Oh.
and reply like that, it's kind of like, okay. But
yeah. Go ahead.
yeah. I suggest that you travel within the middle of us this time. That way, there's less of a chance of one of us falling behind. Thelsa, just stay close. This one has some rules.
So it's a maze or a puzzle of sorts?
Well, we follow the light cast by this lamp, but we have to do so swiftly. We can't stop. And if you lag behind, you don't come along.
So it's exactly what I just specified. Yes, I understand. I've dealt with traps and puzzles before.
Alrighty. Well, if you know what's expected, then there's nothing more to say. Let's go. And then Ulhime will say, "Everyone ready? Start marching." And then he'll have the lantern heading out.
Okay.
I like our formation here.
Okay. Your lantern immediately begins to turn left, going north. It will travel up, continually so. And as it's moving and shifting, it veers right there. You can almost follow a very clear path.
It heads up on this one, right?
Correct, it goes up. And it hooks right there to your right. Goes right back down. Now you're getting to an area where you are becoming less familiar with. This seems to immediately hook to your right. Well, to the right on the map.
So going, hold on. That one?
East.
Yes.
Okay. And that's from exactly where I'm standing. It's starting to hook to the right? Or it's starting to do that as I'm heading down?
Yeah, you can see that there is a path that leads here. God damn it. Oh, that's
and
why.
then you said it's hooking up on over, correct?
You're kind of straying away from the path. The lantern is guiding you to the right a little bit. And it seems to want to take you really close to this giant green cyst.
Okay.
And then it stops once you pass the green cyst, and it turns and will pass you between the green and the purple cyst.
Going this way?
To your right, correct? And then south.
After
Down.
Okay. Going this way or
Yep,
after the
that's correct.
Purple? Okay.
You already know that you can't stay here very long. You have to continue moving. This is why you're pretty much following this as much as you can while avoiding the cysts. It seems to immediately turn, guiding between the purple and the red, and it will continue to do so. Run straight. Directly in front of you is a blue cyst.
Give me 1 second. I gotta scroll my map.
You don't have time to scroll your map.
It begins to turn immediately to your left, going down. Sort of guiding you on track to get away from that cyst. It's, yep, there you go. And it passes here. Nope. There you go.
And it goes straight down still?
Correct. No, stop there, and this guides you this way. Okay, it stops, and your lantern takes a hard turn down.
And I'm guessing it's going down still.
Continues going down, and the moment that you pass by that blue on your on the right side, it continues to a right path.
Going this way?
Yes, sir. Ulhime is continuing to move. It seems to stop you there, and you start heading south. It comes to an abrupt stop at that teal cis and goes right again. Okay. Now, this is the furthest that you guys have been up to this point, and as you continue to move, you notice that there is a pretty large pile off to the right-hand side. This is a little different than previously noted before. This isn't like the same color as the cyst. You guys can continue to move, you just know that you can't stay for very long. And if you deviate from the path, now you're deviating from the path, it will guide you back, or teleport you back, even worse. Now, remember, you can go back and forth. You just can't stay on that path. You can't stand still.
Correct.
So,
okay, I'm trying to readjust my map, sorry.
That's fine. Looking over here, give me perceptions, please.
Alright.
Okay. Let me see what I can tell you about this.
Do you want me to just stop so that way you can do the perception checks and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Moving through this area, you can hear that there are some sounds, some very odd notes. This looks to be like some kind of junk pile. There are what looks like corpses that have been left uneaten, and something is moving beneath it. But it's not moving in a sense like there's this like undulating sound of liquid, right? Like it's not viscosity. It's moving almost like gears. There's this this sound of like metal on metal that is beneath it.
I guess kind of follow like in hindsight what we did before, since we know we have to keep, I guess, keep our pace. Go ahead.
My question is, are we going to see this as we're moving up on it? Like, how much of a draw distance do we have here?
From this point is when you would begin to see and hear the noise. It's as if you guys moving in its path is encouraging you to see this, or something has been seen of you here. When this thing like undulates and starts to move, you'll see that coins actually begin to roll out of this pile.
Oh, well, you know, if I see something weird and undulating and kind of cranking out coins, I think that's a trap, so I'm going to detect magic.
Okay. When you look here, you can see that there are multiple things that appear to be magical. But let's see what else happens to you. Freedom is free. It costs a hefty fucking fee.
I'm guessing this is all happening while we're still walking to this,
Yes,
correct? Okay.
yes.
Hence why I was asking if there was a draw distance, or if this was something that was like, oh, it's right there.
Do you have anything magical on yourself?
Everything.
Okay. When you cast Detect Magic, you simultaneously trigger any of the magical effects on your person. If something has an activation to it, it activates right now.
Oh, luckily that's not the case. I'm just wearing magical gear.
Okay. All right. So
yeah.
This basically backfire. You do not cast Detect Magic, but instead, all of the magical items on your person, if they have an activation effect, they activate right now.
Well, nothing activates, so...
Okay, so luckily,
really bad.
there's just a prattle on your person of whatever you seem to be wearing or whatever you have. It feels sort of like something blows like wind against you, right? And it just sort of shakes it. But it's coming from these very specific items.
I would also be casting Detect Magic because I can see that it's a pile of dead bodies with hopefully something that I can use more than just a handmaiden's outfit.
Sure. When you cast Detect Magic, you can see that there are magical items inside of this pile of refuse.
There's a lot of loot over there.
We're running up to it.
Like we did before, as long as we're moving back and forth, we won't get teleported back, correct? And we're within the area of the lantern.
While on target.
But as long as we're on that correct path. So like if I'm
Correct.
walking back and forth.
Are we able to
Okay.
go up and down, up
Yes.
and down, up
Yes.
and
Okay,
down?
so I'm gonna let them know. Just
Basically
follow my
haste.
motions. Follow my motions, guys. I'm gonna see if we can get that thing open. Just don't forget to keep moving. And as we start walking by it, I'll take my my bastard sword and I'll slowly do that long draw across the cyst to let it bleed out to see what comes out of it.
No. I'm not talking right here. I'm talking right here.
Oh, I thought you were talking about one of the postules right there. Okay, if that's the case, then we'll keep moving to it. Then I'll still keep following the lantern so that we can get close to it.
Meanwhile, Jacob's just going to be kind of looking at his hand and reflexively working his fingers, wondering a little bit about why things aren't quite working, just having felt that arcane pressure on himself.
Sure.
It's directing me this way, right?
It's actually directing you north. You feel like your lantern is guiding you this way.
Okay.
The lantern needs to stay on course. You're aware of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just letting everyone know that we're continuing to move.
The lantern needs to stay. Not everyone, though.
So a single person can stay, but everyone else will get teleported back.
As long as a lantern remains here and continues to move, then you could feasibly send one person out. You think?
Oh, I see what you're saying. So as long as I'm moving, like back and forth, they can freely move through the course, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I thought if we got a particular distance away from the lantern, we would immediately be teleported back to the beginning.
The reason that was like that was because they stopped. They would stop and wait on you.
When you guys slowed down, we stopped to wait on you.
Yeah.
And you teleported away.
Okay.
So I'll start walking in like a little circle, keeping that motion. So it's like we're going on the path,
Sure.
coming back, going back, like literally just a continuous circle.
Yeah.
All right, if you guys can, try to see what's going on with that.
Sure. Just keep an eye out, and Jacob will just start moving off towards the pile, loping
hold
along.
back. I'll
And-
go when he gets back, if he comes back.
Okay, Jacob, as you begin to move out, you see this refuse pile that's enormous for the record, that's coaxed in bodies and various coins that seem to be prattling out. As you begin to move forward, a platinum piece bounds out of the open chest cavity of a dead person. You recognize this dead person as one of the people that had attacked you, one of the infidels, the people that had attacked you when you were previously here.
Oh no.
His chest cavity has been drawn open, and he lacks innards. A single platinum piece rolls out, tickling the rib cage, and as it hits the earth by you, you see that it's no more than like 3 feet from you, but about 3 feet from the pile.
Yeah, well, his plan is to actually jog the circuit around this refuse pile, but if he can kind of dip and scoop it up on the run, that'd be fine.
Sure. As you're kind of in this low jog, and when you bound down to try to grab this up, give me a reflex.
I don't like it when you ask those kinds of things, Bob.
I'm sorry.
No,
It's the name of the game.
It reminds me of Sunday school and everything. Give me that reflex save. Damn.
Damn. Too real.
All right. 27.
Very good. As you manage to kind of swing down and swipe this up, as you grab onto the coin, something flashes from outside of the pile and stabs down at the earth. As you draw your hand back with the platinum piece still in hand, a metallic talon attached to some black device seems to have stabbed down into the earth in a way that it sort of looks like a fishing hook. And as it wrenches back, pulling the skin with it, it sort of emits like a swift fountain of blood upward before it seems to taper off. That's when you see that this pile begins to shift quite drastically. Let's get initiatives.
Fuck. I don't know if it matters for me, but I am gonna keep walking in my circle. So if there's any way to opt out of the combat for that regard, or oh, you know what? No, because I can still act within as long as I'm moving, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and you still have an opportunity to. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and put that down right. Though it's funny, with a 1d 204, I roll that low.
Alright, I got an 8. Klaus, what did you get?
It's got a 15.
Thank you. Jacob?
I got a 13.
Okay, Ulhime?
11.
Sunn?
15.
Thank you. And Thelsa?
24.
24. In descending order, let's go ahead and find the right kind of tunes for this. All right. All right. I think we're going to go with this one. Bringing back the war drums. So as this anchor strikes the ground, tearing up and rending the flesh of the earth before you, it seems to start to shuffle the pile off of its back. When you begin to see that this tendril, that this hook, belongs to a spider.
God damn it! What is it about me and just calling spiders, huh?
Not just any spider, a spider the size of a bull elephant. It rears up on its back forelegs in violent challenge, eyes shimmering with magical energy. You are looking at an enormous construct.
Oh, wow. So we're looking at, like, a clockwork spider.
Yep.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find what this guy looks like here. Oh, I actually think I might have a token for this.
I don't like that. You should not have tokens for giant clockwork spiders at the ready.
I mean, I didn't know I had it, if it makes you feel any better.
Slightly?
We're doing the system load. What's up, Jeshin? What's going on? Kiara, how are you doing? You've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
With giant spiders? Oh. Some intense stuff.
Let's check here. See what we have. Negative, that's not going to be it. I'm going to look for one more word, and if that doesn't work, then we'll go back. Hey, hot damn, we do have one. It is a circular token, but here we go.
All of our tokens are circular?
Oh, that's mildly terrifying.
Oh, well, you can't fucking see it, clearly.
That's also huge. Please no.
So
I feel like not quite that big.
Like you trying to take a
Even
MySpace
more
picture.
terrifying.
He's all, hey.
It's more terrifying when you realize this map isn't to scale.
it is
Then
that
how-
large.
That's still
Blech.
So it's
basilisk.
massive.
It is size category huge.
Basilisk.
Oh, here we go. Found a perfect picture of it. Copy image location. I'll just drop this into chat so everyone can see what this thing looks like. There you go.
To be fair, we never have luck with spiders.
He looks more like an ant, but with 8 legs.
Yeah.
Yep, it's a huge-sized creature. Thelsa, you are first in initiative.
Yeah. Once I already knew something was moving underneath there because I could see it when they were trotting along. So I didn't know what was going to come out, but I was starting to try and get prepared. So when I see this thing jump out, I'm going to cast Snowball on it.
Snowball.
Throw a snowball at it.
It's gonna be 5d6, right?
Yeah, it's a range touch.
Yep. Show
That's
me
a
what
fucking
you got.
big-ass snowball.
Yep,
15.
that's gonna hit.
And I need a fortitude or else it's staggered. For 1 round.
That's a beam.
He's fucking beamed a spider with a snowball.
Just moved a snowball at it.
Oh, there it is.
Dude, we're in hell. Where the fuck did you even
Yeah.
get snow?
I just summoned it out of nowhere.
Is it yellow?
No, it's
It's definitely not.
No, she
Okay.
throws it off her cold, dead heart.
basically.
Yeah, for those of you that are interested, this is actually called a retriever. Yes,
Do-
that's gonna hit. You said 15 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if constructs can get staggered, and I probably won't stagger him anyways.
He does not. He can't.
I
He
don't
has-
think so. I don't think you can. I don't think he has a fortitude.
It's called a retriever. Okay. Thelsa hits this thing with a snowball. Brah! For 15. Seems to take. Sunn, you're up. What you got for me, boss?
This map is not scaled 1-to-1, see? Yes, no, maybe so.
I think it's 3 times whatever
It's-
the
yeah, it's 3
shown
times.
distance is.
So this would be 90 feet
90.
away?
Yeah.
That's a lot of feet.
Yes, it is.
You'll get there eventually.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my turn then.
Okay, Klaus,
Hit me.
you're up, bud. What you got for it?
Frickin' my whole spell repertoire now. I rested. Yeah, I'm gonna. Let's see what distance is this here. Up to there. I'm gonna move up in front of everyone over here, and pray I don't get hit by any stray spells from behind.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna cast a lightning bolt at this thing.
All right.
And I'm gonna throw an empowered spell on it, because fuck whatever this retriever bitch is.
Okay. That's fair.
So good luck. I don't know if that's directed at me or you, but it's definitely one of us.
Okay. uh.
Six plus. Is this thing an evil outsider?
Let's take a look. It is. It technically doesn't have the properties of an outsider. It's extraplanar, but not an outsider.
Fair enough.
It is chaotic evil, though.
It's good to know. 60 damage.
Yikes, that's nuts. Yeah, holy shit. Okay. That's bonkers. Jakob!
Let's see. Yeah, as he goes ahead and runs along his 30 feet, no, he's moving back towards the rest. He is going to spin around and follow Klaus's example, seeing that, I would imagine that seeing that lightning bolt hit, it's pretty evident that it's not like uber resistant. It definitely took a hit.
Yeah, that's safe to say.
All right, so then, yeah, he's going to go ahead and try and throw a lightning bolt of his own.
So you retreated?
Well,
It's going to
he
get an attack of
moved.
opportunity on you.
Of course, because, why not?
Because huge-sized character, and it's not a surprise. Act like you haven't played with me for 120 sessions.
No, I haven't.
I have more than that.
A little bit more.
Almost 130.
Does 24 hit you?
That's an even or odd.
Oh boy. Even. It's odd.
Yep,
Nothing
so
happened.
He gets to duck under. And he tries casting magic missile. Or not magic missile, lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt! Let's see what that rears up.
Spell number 851.
Thank you for saying that. I was actually looking at 815. 851! Alright. That's neat. Give me a, roll 2d20 for me.
Oh boy.
14.
Oh boy, okay.
Yep. How much worse did I just make this?
Nah.
He grows 14 size categories.
No, he grows 14 legs.
It's now a
Congratulations. You cast an orb of darkness. You fire an orb of darkness immediately into it.
Jesus.
Yeah, Jacob's going to kind of be back, jogging backwards and call over his shoulder. Something's not right about this.
He says as he engulfs
The creature
himself.
moves within sight of the magical darkness, though it cannot be seen. Ulhime, still just, just jogging in circles like a duck with a broken leg in a pond.
I'll hold my action until I see him come out of the darkness, if it comes out.
Okay, alright, sounds good. My turn, but you guys aren't sure this is going to happen, because magical darkness! Okay.
What are you gonna do?
Jack.
They cast fireball from beyond the darkness.
Yeah, maybe I'll just blindly throw some spells into that and see what happens.
It can't see out, can it?
No,
Or
it
can
can't.
Okay, I figured that was the case.
Not
Well, not
traditionally.
unless it has true sight or something like that, but
I don't even know if constructs can have true sight.
Well, did you know it has 8 sets of true vision?
Gross. No, it's one. Each set of eyes has a different type of vision, so it never needs to adjust.
The normal one.
Just opens the set of eyes.
Alright. Okay, so my critter, which I drew this over the top of it like a genius. I'm gonna put this on map layer. My creature is going to... What's he gonna do here? What does this look like he is going to do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make him do this. He's going to begin moving. You can hear him moving. You certainly can. And as he moves up, the face of the creature breaks the darkness. And as it does, there's a triggering of one of its eyes. I need a reflex from you, Jacob.
Okay. Ugh.
15 was not
Boy,
good
oh
enough.
boy, I wish I had a reroll.
Was not good enough. One of the eyes will begin to actually roll a d4 for me. I'm gonna let you roll your fate.
That never ends well.
What it is. All right. One of the eyes seems to flutter a color that viciously burns bright, and then a ray of flame erupts from it directly at you.
Got laser vision.
Yep. Take 34 points of damage as you're struck immediately.
Oh, shit. Okay, so that turns out to be 29 points of damage. I'm assuming it's fire.
Yes, yes. As this happens, it will emit this ray, and that light kind of surges out. The color is no more.
Would I be able to take my turn since he exposed himself?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. As he does that, Ulhime, still holding on to the lantern, as he's making his way around, shines his gauntlet, and then you see him start doing this with his hand, very Doctor Strange-esque, and then a blue light appears right here in this little spot, and he summons an Ankylosaurus. It's one of those shield-plated
Yeah.
dynamo dudes.
What size category?
It's huge.
Let them fight. Cue the Godzilla theme song.
Let's see if I can find it as a token. As a token. That's horrifying.
That's its HP, 79.
Neat.
Funnily enough, I have the same HP right now.
Damn it. I don't think I'm going to be able to find
Are
one, so
you
we're going to
really
use
just a
Diceratops.
construct of Ulhime?
That's fine.
Is that all Jacob actually is just a construct?
Can you make him move, yes, a few feet, and he's gonna just turn as he gets.
I'm gonna
towards
give you
the
control of him.
Oh, okay, cool. That makes hell easier.
You got it.
I have no control of him.
What? I just said it to Jacob.
I'm not Jacob.
Oh,
I'm not.
Jacob.
He's
That's
not
right.
Jacob.
That makes all the difference.
God, I thought you cared.
I don't.
All right. He can move over Jacob without stepping on him, right?
No.
No. Okay.
No, dinosaurs aren't
See.
particularly the best.
You know,
my brain
dexterous.
Some of them are. Some of them are. I wouldn't say that a shield on Ankylosaur would probably be that.
But he could strike over him, right?
Oh. I would probably be inclined to give Jacob a reflex.
Do it. Yeah, I can see it now. He's just running away from this thing, turns around to gain some distance. There's this flash of light. This dinosaur appears, and he's left trying to duck through its legs.
So yeah, as the dinosaur starts charging, it's going to stop short of Jacob, and it's going to turn its body and essentially like fishtail itself, and the
Okay.
tail is going to come around and swing across and hit, try to attempt to hit the thing in the face.
Sure, then I'm going to need a reflex, please, from Jakob.
26.
Really good. You will limbo this tail that begins swinging around. There's an audible, like, ripcord. This as it swings in. Because it is partially exposed, I still have to give it some kind of save here.
Alrighty.
Go ahead and give me a 50-50.
Even.
Okay. You got even, but a 20 will not hit.
Alrighty. No problem at all.
It's good, though. You've got something else to soak some damage, which is huge.
Yeah.
Someone else held their turn. Sunn?
No,
What
I
you got?
can't really throw a bomb. At least not this far away.
Yeah, not that far. You'd have to have one hell of an arm, Ken Griffey.
So I'll just wait for the next turn.
Okie doke. Thelsa.
Yep. I'm gonna try and make my way this way so that I can have a line of sight on it and there's not 3 people in my way. And I'm gonna cast Frostfall on the area that it's standing on.
Okay.
It's a 5-foot burst, and it covers the area in frost, and it does damage while the creature is still in it. Not a lot, but damage.
All right. So what's the cast time?
Well, a standard action.
Standard action? Okay.
It's full action.
So he has to stand inside of this.
Yeah, if he leaves, then it doesn't do any lasting damage, but it's basically like a burst, and it leaves snow on the ground that freezes its feet.
Gotcha. So I got it.
Touch.
I'm picking up what you got. Give me that range touch arena. Let's see what you got. Oh,
19.
that's not... I'm kidding. It's going to hit.
Yeah, okay.
Show me what you got, boss.
It's not a lot of damage. I'm warning you now.
Ooh, cutting me deep, Thelsa. Sunn.
Yeah, gotta get up there.
Sunn.
Wait. Well, I guess, yeah, I'm basically chilling with Ulhime at this point.
Poof.
Walking around with him. Or,
You're just going to ring around the rosy?
how far away is it now? It's still ×3, correct?
Yes.
Actually, I'm gonna walk over to here. If I draw a crossbow, can I shoot on the same turn? No, right?
Have you got?
You don't... Well, I mean,
No,
you can
I
draw
don't.
and move at the same time.
Yeah, so I'll draw my crossbow. That's all I'm doing.
Okay. So you can... I mean, you technically could shoot.
I had to move.
You can draw and move at the same time.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna shoot this motherfucking thing. I'm gonna shoot
Alright.
it in its ugly face.
You can try. Give me a 50% range. Or even or odd.
50%. 1 to 50.
So low. High. It's gonna miss.
Never mind.
I mean, you're gonna fire in anyway. It's still... What kind of crossbow are you using?
Light crossbow.
You should look at that reload time. See what that's gonna be.
Okay.
Then it's gonna go to Klaus. Klauser.
Hit me. Fuck. Pretty much sums up my...
Probably not the best time to do that.
Wouldn't suggest it.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I know most of the chat is shipping it already, but
You're not wrong. Far away is this thing still? Okay, I think within reason. Man, you are in a really unfortunate spot there, Jacob.
Rock and hard place.
Yeah, I would definitely say so. Well, fuck it. I'm gonna do what I do best and cast Magic Missile.
Okay.
yeah, fuck the guesswork.
Pretty much. 18 damage.
You got it. You got it, boss. Jacob. You are at the ass end of an ankylosaur, currently making you do the limbo, and a retriever that wants to pluck up your being.
But yeah, going ahead and basically baseball sliding under that tail, I'm gonna stagger back up and keep moving around, trying to range out a little bit more to the side since there's spells being pinged left and right of me.
Yeah, no shit.
And figuring that there's just something going on with some of my higher level spells, I'm going to go for the tried and true and try and whip up a magic missile of my own.
Okay, dope. Sounds good.
I don't think it sounds good.
Sounds bad.
904, that's really high.
You getting up there? Yeah, you are. A lot of the higher numbers are actually pretty good. So far, you haven't had anything too crazy.
Yeah, I'm just waiting until I, roll a nat 1,000 and actually get wish or something.
If you want to be honest, though, trying to sleep with translucent eyelids, I feel like that'd be pretty miserable.
Well, that's why we don't leave the candle on. We can both see in the dark anyway. And I threw a
Candle
pillow on my
on.
face.
Roll a d4.
That's never a good sign. That usually means friend.
3.
Okay. So this is what happens, courtesy of your spell. As you attempt to cast a spell directly at this creature, something whips out of your hand and begins to turn as it manipulates from your hand into this orbital pattern. It soars right over the top of the creature. And as it does so, you see this purple lenticular trail seem to circle around your finger as it moves off with it. About a second or so passes. I need a perception, please, from everyone.
Oh boy.
All right, that's not the usual throwing daggers that my spells look like.
29.
No, you got 32, I got 29.
No, -3. Because
Both
it's plus 16, but -4.
We both got 29.
20.
Everyone, with an exception to Ulhime, will hear a very slight hiss. Not hiss as an animal, but like, as in a suction of air. Like someone pinching a straw and rapidly sucking air through the end of the straw.
Okay, so we're hearing a vacuum.
Ulhime.
All right. Big Bad's gonna take another set of swings at him. If he moves closer, can he get within a better range where he can get a better arc overall, where he can just like cover more ground on the body? Would it matter? Or...
If he moves closer, are you asking if he
Like-
could hit this, have a better chance of hitting this if he's closer?
Yeah.
You're in range. You already have maximum chance. The problem
Okay.
is he's in a field of darkness, and darkness grants this. So
All right.
until either it removes or like the darkness is gone, or it removes itself from the darkness.
All right.
It's the same thing.
Feels Big Bad will strike at him. I'll try.
Okay, give me a 50% range.
Are you doing the high or low, or
You can do high or low, even or odd. Your call.
Oh, even.
Even it is. You will connect.
Rip its head off.
25.
25. That's gonna hit. I think. Let me look. Ooh, 25 is an even or an odd?
Odd.
Even. It seems to like, it looks is almost as if it has struck, but in a way that
Oh.
it just like glances over the top of it.
I'll do Dark Art.
You gonna do Dark Inspiration?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's gonna force the reroll. That's odd. You actually will connect. Give me some damage.
24.
Yikes! Shit! Alright, you draw upon this inner darkness that seems to hide at the depth of your person. And as you do, you feel just the figures seem to skew slightly. And where you thought that he had lacked the range previously, the tail sort of has this give and go as his leg gives, and it just cracks the creature right across the face. And as this happens, so you see two large metallic talons seem to strike out, as in like, holy shit, I'm like going over. But as it catches it, it sends it spiraling end over end from the sheer weight and magnitude of this creature. It catches it in a way that drives it into an assist.
Oh, like he's dragging him with the fucking spring.
No, the tail catches this, and you've basically swung this thing into the cyst. It
That's what I'm
pulls
saying, yeah.
most of its body.
Okay.
Pulls most of its body from the darkness and sends it end over end.
Nice. He dinosaur thingy will back the booty up a little bit closer into him, and He will end his turn. I don't know if this works or not, but it says when he delivers an attack, there's a DC 23, or be dazed for 1 round. If it was a critical strike, it's stunned for 1d4 rounds, the strength-based DC.
The creature can't be dazed.
Okay.
Let's see. On my turn, my guy's gonna get up.
Can I get the attack?
You can try. You can try.
Ooh, that one.
Ooh, piece of candy. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, kids. Let's go. Fuck yeah. That's what I like seeing.
Whatever your third card is.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's see. What do we have here? So is this considered a natural attack then?
Yeah, it's his tail.
Okay. So, in the attack of opportunity, it's called Stop Hitting Yourself. The attack deals damage to you instead of to the target. Stop hitting yourself. You succeeded in hitting yourself. Deal damage to yourself. 26. Yikes. As the tail whips around, trying to take advantage of the situation, it doesn't connect when he thought for sure that he'd had it, striking the rear side of the plate, actually crippling part of the back plate. He's not expecting that intense of a blow. My guy stands, and he is going to attempt to bite, I think. Yeah, it's going to see him as an immediate threat. All right, what's your AC?
22.
Okay. I got you. And let me see if I can grab you. What is your CMD?
27. 31 versus trip.
All right. This thing is on you. It's on your shit. It's mounting your dino. It's managed to string itself atop it. In the top of the initiative range, let me see if I can just go ahead and find an element that exhibits this sound.
I'm just imagining that hiss when you get a hole in the skin of a plane. You know, just that rather creepy whistle.
We'll use that for now. Just use it as a background sound. Okay. The sound increases in intensity. Give me perceptions, please. Okay, Sunn is going to hear this. Thelsa will hear this. Jakob, and even Ulhime will hear this. However, only Sunn sees this. Sunn, from your distance, staring down the sights of your crossbow, aiming, prepared to take strike, you see some of those coins, those loose coins that burst out when this creature revealed itself, flutter, tilt up, and then suck back into the darkness. Thelsa, top of the initiative round. You're up.
I cast my Frostfall on him when he was here. It's a 10-foot radius. I don't know if he would still be in it. I think he's 15 away, right?
He's 15 away.
Okay, alright. Then I would cast Frostfall on him again. Right on top of him.
Okay, it's affecting the area though, right?
Yes, so it will affect the ankle sword too.
Sure. Sounds good.
Don't affect the dino, lad.
13.
And this is range touch?
Yeah.
That will hit me. Does that hit Dino? Or you're just trying to hit me then?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you got it then. Sounds good. Give me some damage.
Oh yeah, his touch is 8.
Yeah.
That's fucking
not a lot of
rough.
damage.
But it's the dot that you're hoping for.
Yep.
I got it. I got it, Sunn. Do you explain what you've seen? Do you attempt to toss bomb? What do you do?
I'd say what 6 words, right?
It's your turn. You can say 36 words.
Oh, I'm going to tell them a small life story about a choo-choo train and some tracks. Proceed to load my crossbow. And I will point out the coins are being sucked back within the mass. I learned that to load the crossbow it takes a move action.
Okay.
So I will expend the move action to load the crossbow, and I'm going to try to shoot this thing again.
Okay.
So I don't have to do the 50% chance anymore, right?
No, you don't have to take the 50% mischance.
Wowzers.
Wowzers indeed. That's what I like seeing.
Can you give me the 50-second card from the top?
What the fuck? No.
Wouldn't that still be the
Tell
top
me
card?
when to stop.
No.
Pataya! It's ranged, huh? What? You pull the trigger, nothing happens. You're confused for 1 round.
Woo!
Oh, boys, that's good. You're confused for 1 round.
What the fuck? My weapon didn't work.
Don't,
fuck?
don't-
I'm so confused.
don't look down the barrel. Don't look down the barrel.
What the
What
fuck?
the fuck? Why isn't this working?
We all know
man?
what confusion does, right?
Yeah, it sucks.
You could still succeed on this. Confusion.
You should refresh.
Roll a
those.
D100.
I don't like that. That's a D10. Close.
A 4. Very good. You actually act normally. You're just incredibly confused. Like, what the fuck? Why isn't it working?
Dude, what the fuck? This is a brand new crossbow. What the fuck?
Which is probably for the best, because if you had rolled in the next category, you do nothing but babble incoherently. The next
still-
category, 51 to 75, you deal 1d8 points of damage, plus strength
Myself.
modifier to yourself.
Yeah.
What with whatever item is in hand. I mean, you just swing at yourself with your own crossbow.
It's basically. Why isn't this crossbow working? Is it gonna
Yeah.
work now?
And 76 to 100, you attack the nearest creature. You just turn, you're like,
Sniper guys.
what if I could hit... well, I would say that the nearest creature is probably the goblin.
Ah, okay.
But luckily you didn't have that.
Yeah, it's the goblin.
Luckily
I should
you
plunge it
didn't
out
have
your
that.
hand.
Klaus!
Testing.
Klaus.
Okay, sounds better now.
Yep.
You guys are roboting the fuck out.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, I heard it on everyone in Sunn too.
Yeah. Okay. Man, this thing does not go down easy. Surely, aside from throwing another magic missile at it, there's not a lot of good options for hitting it and not the
Sure.
dinosaur.
You could just go down the route of Thelsa and not caring.
There's that as well. I mean, I could just kill them both.
Don't do it with a magic missile, though.
That wasn't the plan.
Nuke it from orbit is the only way to be sure.
You're kind of right about that.
After all, this thing is basically just riding this dino for all it's worth. You know, it's become the mechanical bull at the karaoke bar.
Yeah. And Spider's a drunk redneck named George who drank too much. He's trying to impress all
Alright.
the ladies. He looks looking at you sexually, so Jacob.
I'm gonna throw a fireball right on top of it.
Oh God! All right, I'm gonna. Can I reflex?
I believe you can reflex for half. Let me look.
Yikes! 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 Yikes!
I don't use fireball enough. I don't know the rules offhand.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a reflex save for half.
Oh god, never mind. It's
One of the
Dex is,
most
like,
popular
pathetic.
spells in the whole rulebook. And yet we just don't use it all that often.
No, it doesn't get used that often. It's like we care about each other and we don't want to watch each other die a horrible burning
It's
death.
almost like we're in close quarters a whole lot. Let's see, that's 16 versus my...
Close quarters never stop Jacob.
That's actually even rod.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna say...
Wait, I thought the DC went up when you're using Alakaz.
Did we...
No, it's on attack, saving throws, and skill checks.
Yeah. Here we go. Even. Even.
Nice. Alright, well you get
I can take half.
the damage.
Alright, let's see the reflex from the Ankylosaur.
Oh, he's striking. I thought he was striking above it.
No, Fireball has to come in contact with target.
And then
Give
it
me a
was
second.
permits.
Yeah, basically he threw the fireball under the dinosaur.
Let's see. Oh, here it is. $23.
Wow.
Holy shit, the dinosaur basically just did a backflip.
Yeah, you
That's
destroyed
impressive.
that shit.
Manages to roll right out of the way. Very good.
Okay. Well, take half of that.
14.
Because you always round down with Pathfinder.
Got it.
I think you round down in every game.
More often. Yes, very good, Klaus. Jakob!
Alright, first things first, I'd like to go ahead and do Knowledge Arcane to see if I can identify that spell. That is prompting this whispering hiss.
Oh boy, you can try. You can't exactly see what's going on because it's inside of the field of darkness.
Summon a black hole and all the loot is gone.
29.
Based off of the information of hearing the wind,
And the fact that somebody has said that a coin has managed to fly back into the pit of blackness.
Correct.
Where I'm assuming these 3 orbs went.
okay, you can't really tell, but you think it has something to do with the element of wind. There could just be wind drawing the subjects into the darkness and pushing them out the other end, but until things change, you're not entirely sure.
All right.
Also, I'm going to move him because he jumped off of the creature.
Well, I'm going to continue getting some distance
All right.
and just fling another magic missile.
Okay, give me that D100.
Oh, it's a D100.
1,000. D1000. Cheeky fuck.
505.
505!
Yeah.
Oh my god, why? I've never even seen this spell before.
Well, it's not butterflies, right?
Okay, alright, it's called Needed. This spell is called Needed. This was not quite what you thought should happen, but instead, you conjure the one thing that you and your party needs the most at this moment.
Is it a fucking break?
Be it a
4,000,
piece of
Alex?
parchment with the layout of the dungeon you're trapped in, or anything else, anyone else,
It's a
your
good day.
DM will know what you need most and will give it to you. Ah, okay, here we go.
We're all getting Kit Kats, boys.
This is what
It's a break.
happens. In this moment, as you cast Magic Missile, instead, appearing directly before you, are 5 appropriately sized boots adhesed to the earth.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of look at the boots. I'm gonna kind of look at the black hole, or the the black point where that whistling is. occurring.
By the way, you're coming through a different mic.
Yeah, you went all tin can, I think.
Alright. Well, I mean, short of turning my camera off, I can't really do anything about it, so deal with it.
It doesn't sound that bad to me. Like, no worse than normal, I suppose.
No, just go ahead and admit it. I always sound like ass. But no, getting a wide-eyed moment, I'm gonna kind of just grab the boots by their laces and yank them along as I continue running, trying to give them a look over. I'm assuming that they probably got like hooks on the bottom or something.
Yeah, no, you can't lift them. They're adhesed to the ground.
Oh, joy! So, yeah, I just kind of and drop down. That's my turn.
Okay, you got it, boss.
I mean, unless I can go ahead and cast again.
You got it, boss.
No, I'm basically trying to look at, you know.
Ulhime.
Yes.
Boots just popped out of Jarrett's hand. And they immediately stuck to the earth.
Ooh, does that mean I cast Booty?
No,
No.
it does not. God damn it.
So once again, the Ankylosaurus is gonna, I guess, turn around and try to swing him into the darkness.
Turn around.
That way he pushes him away from the immediate party members.
Okay. Give me a perception, please, while you're still walking. Like you're basically sliding to the left and to the right.
Hey.
Ulhime, when you see the Ankylosaur seem to try to wind up in preparation for its spell, you note that it staggers. That it staggers a bit, and it tries to get its footing. When you see that it is no longer aiming just its tail, but instead the creature is lowering its body forward to a little bit.
Alright. I mean, I really can't act in that situation to why it's doing that, other than he's probably trying to take a defensive stance to the creature he's fighting. But yeah, I mean, I'll still command him to attack.
Okay, alright, make the attack.
$26.
That will hit.
Oh my god, sorry about that.
That's a lot of d6.
There you go.
Okay. Good lord. You managed to strike one of its arms, crippling it in its nature. As it crumples beneath the sheer weight of this monstrosity, you see it kind of like turgidly try to stiffen forward, but it seems to push its talons, its metallic, ridged, bladed talons into the earth to anchor its body.
Alrighty. That's all I got, other than doing my shimmy.
You're gonna shimmy.
Well, I'm moving back and forth still. Ulhime himself can't act.
All right. At top of initiative, you see the spider lower its body to the earth and pull its pincers in closer to itself, pinching the ground. That hiss starts to grow even louder, so it's no longer a hiss, and now it's just an open, avail suction noise. You see that the cysts that are nearest the black mass seem to be fluttering. It's like wind blowing over the top of water. And it's almost kind of pulling the mass like a vacuum in the direction of the black hole. As the spider has dropped its body down, you can see that your Ankylosaur is trying to stay standing, trying, but you can visibly see its body starting to slide across the matted, wet surface.
It's also probably snow and ice covered because,
Yeah.
that was me.
Yes. Yes, it's accurate. It's got fire beneath it, ice on top of it. This ankylosaur is not having a great day.
He's facing extinction all over again.
I was just eating some ferns, and all of a sudden I appear in hell.
Thelsa.
Yep.
You can feel your hair blowing over your shoulder of the top of your handmaiden's garb, and your body is, despite your almost natural lean backwards, it's starting to shift in the direction of this dark hole.
I am gonna cast grease on top of the spider. Well, underneath the spider.
Okay. You got it. You
That's
successfully
wrong.
cast grease on top of that. Give me a reflex.
Yeah.
Break 14. Okay. You manage to smooth criminal lean back in a way that prevents you from sliding. And the episode of Area. Next on the list, Thelsa. What are you going to try to do here?
I'm gonna try and get away from the black hole. Well, what I presume is a black hole. I don't.
How do
really
you
know.
do that?
I would try and walk, away towards where, Ulhime is. Towards where the goblin is.
Give me a strength check.
Okay. $11.
11's okay. It's just okay. You're struggling. At this point, the wind is going at such a rate that it's you feel it. It's like it's pulling your hair. Not quite turgidly so. Not in a way that's painful, but enough that it's starting to draw your body in that direction. However, you are fighting against it, and you're moving back. Sunn, you can't help but notice the Timberlands that has been summoned before you.
They gotta be Tim's, really?
They're Tim's.
Not the Tims, man.
Sunn. Oh, he's not here.
No?
Good talk. Good talk. Glad we could do that. Klaus!
Yeah.
Sunn forfeits his round. Useful. Klaus.
Hit me. I'm gonna put the fucking Air Jordans on my feet and hang out, I guess.
Klaus. Okay, you're gonna need to get over to him.
I can do that.
Give me a strength check.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
Come on, show us that flex, Grandpa.
Yeah, my strength is not real high either.
Well, yeah. Welcome to the world of being a caster.
You're telling me.
Nat 20s.
Every time he
Not
needs to.
quite.
Not
Not
an
quite.
20.
Okay, you lift your leg in an attempt to pull yourself forward, leaning into it, but you lack the sheer body weight and natural strength. You
That's what happens
feel.
when you're over 100 in Chicago.
Give me a reflex. Oh, give me a reflex.
I'm just.
No! Let's hope this one's better. Nope, it wasn't.
Yikes. Okay, so Klaus, you try to take a step in the direction of the adventuring boots that seem to be adhesed to the ground. Only their laces flapping in the wind, yet this is strong enough to pull the tail of the ankylosaur. You must be just outside of its immediate range. Something science. You fall, and as you do, you begin to slide. What do you do?
fucking cast fly myself. What the fuck do you think I do?
Good man. Good man. I like it. You cast fly upon yourself. That's gonna be your round. Jakob!
Yeah, getting the feeling that these boots are suddenly really necessary, and feeling my coat flutter and pull and tug towards the zone of blackness, Jacob's gonna go ahead and step into the Thames and just like yank the lacing tight, turn towards Sunn and just kind of wave him over, indicating that, yeah, needs to get in these. And seeing that the spider is hunkering down, he's going to try and cast Fireball to try and knock it loose. But we all know that's not going to happen. So 490.
490, he says. Okay, let's see.
I'm hoping it's the upside down one, where all of a sudden it's entirely upside down.
Yeah, and I got a feeling that now he's just kind of smooth criminaling towards the black hole, just, you know, arms wide. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Oh, God.
Okay. Okay.
Roll a d8.
I'm not happy with the fact that I keep having to roll these extra die.
Roll a d8.
Dude,
Okay.
please tell me I don't just summon
Another
2
black hole.
clones.
This spell is called Behemoth.
Huh?
By accident, you cast upon yourself size of Behemoth.
Block the hole.
In this duration, it lasts only 2 melee rounds, but your clothes and leather preventing your armor from breaking off will become shred or destroyed. Your armor will fall to the ground. You immediately become the largest potential possible version of yourself.
So he's a colossal version?
He shifts into a colossal demon man.
And
Nice.
considering that my armor doesn't have leather straps, what, does it just get destroyed?
What's your armor?
It's Elven Chain.
So it's just like a chain shirt then?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it does.
Made out of mithril.
Yes, it does. Naked
Oh,
giant
great.
devil man, your chainmail armor just shreds right off your body as you fucking get ripped. You go full Titan on these boys.
Yay!
Unfortunately, your Tims also break.
Not the 10.
Not the
All right.
Tims.
And considering that that's 2 magical items that just blew up, how much damage am I taking?
You're not going to take any damage.
Okay.
None. Because they can be, mostly can be repaired. Elven Chain is just a... Well, let's see. Elven... Are you suggesting that this is highly magical?
Considering that it's +2 Elven Chain, yeah.
Extremely light chainmail. Yeah, you just break your mithril links. It can be repaired.
Okay.
Can you
If
just like
If it's not sucked back in.
body slam the spider and soak up a whole bunch of the pustules on your way down?
In case you're curious, enlarged person does state all equipment worn or carried by a creature is similarly enlarged. Yeah, this isn't. Unfortunately,
this
isn't.
is wild magic.
This is wild magic. It simply suggests that all clothes and armor that were being worn are now destroyed. But for all intents and purposes, he should be able to get Elven Chain repaired. It's just mithril links. He happens to know a very talented blacksmith back in Cauldron if he can happen to keep these. 3 inches enlarged. Yes, it does. You managed to shift into a colossal-sized variant of yourself, sir.
Anybody want a peanut?
Very good. Very good. Proud of you. Those were his lines as he shifted into a colossal-sized creature. Oh boy.
Isn't Colossal like 64 feet?
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking tall.
Yeah, I like to think that I'm a bit heavy for the wind force to start working on. I'm bigger than the spider at this point.
You're bigger than everything.
Much bigger.
Yeah.
You're probably pretty close to the roof, and that's not a good thing.
Oh God. I basically became Big Man Japan.
Yeah, we're probably looking at that.
My God.
Not only that, it's big, red, and naked.
Oh yeah. He's vapidly horny.
What weapon are you using?
Doesn't matter. Now it looks like a toothpick.
Cast something from this size. See how spectacular it looks now.
Please don't. Not like this. Not like this. Ulhime!
Yes.
Ulhime, it's your turn. 2, your best friend is now mountain-sized.
Mm-hmm.
Turn him into the fleshy giant.
I do know, though, if I stop moving, we all get teleported back away from this, right?
That's correct.
Then I will stop moving.
That's what I figured might happen.
All of us but Jacob.
Before that, though, I will have my my dinosaur friend try to do one final swing to slap that thing off of its posting, and see if you can slap him into the darkness.
Okay.
Even if you slap him away from it, he's covered in grease.
25, which is even or odd. I'll go with even.
Roll for it.
33 is a miss. Alright, so he just gets sucked in. Or, well, he's out of my spell range, so it just fucking boots away.
This guy's gonna get sucked in. Your ankylosaur and the spider is going to get sucked in. And this will last for 2 more rounds before they both get sucked in, and then the black hole closes. It was
a black hole?
Yes, it was a D3 times 2, or excuse me, a D4 times 2 rounds. And that's how many rounds the black hole increases. Bit after bit after bit, he summoned a black hole. And as the black hole closes, your friend shifts back into the same size. Unfortunately, as far as repairs go, they're null and void at this point. Nice! Combat's going to come to an end right there.
What are null and void?
Repairing your equipment. It got sucked into the black hole. Anything you weren't holding on to is going to get sucked into the black hole, and then it will close.
So... yeah.
I know it's actually kind of nice because nobody has any armor with an exception to Sunn.
Well, hey, I have no armor, no sword, no clothes.
Why do you have a sword?
Because it was on my gear. I wasn't holding my sword.
Oh, I figured you were.
Yeah, I never drew it. So that went with my belt and everything else. And, I mean, what about my magical rings and all that? Do those go as well, or?
Interestingly enough, magical rings appropriately will resize.
All right, because, I mean, I'm just curious about my...
You'll maintain your rings.
Magical equipment.
You will maintain your rings. Your armor will be gone. I thought you had your weapon drawn. I pretty much thought going into hell you can't not have your weapon drawn. But now you're officially in that same state that your boy Ulhime was in, and your dinger's out.
Well, I mean, I did have a Cloak of Resistance on, so that should scale with me. So I've got something, and I do have a Belt of Physical Protection, so I can basically just belt that on over top of it.
Technically, it does not count that. That's not going to count as armor, so...
No, it's not armor, but it's not me having my donger out.
Sure, then we'll say that you've got your belt, your glove, or not gloves, your belt, your rings, and your cape. Yes. Itty bitty penis. God damn it. Oh. Let's not ever get to the point where we have to roll for dick size in this group. Let's just not.
So I mean, if the belt does scale, though, considering that he basically,
I want to roll it up.
his weapon on his belt. No, I'd say this. To be fair, the sword'd go, because he'd be wearing a sword belt outside of his cloak and armor. So that goes. Okay.
There's my roll for dick size, bud.
Oh, you've got an innie.
No, I rolled a d20 d1 because I don't have a penis, so I had to drop that dice.
Yeah, I know. That's why you have an innie.
Yeah, I am an innie.
He is.
I am.
You
innie.
is.
Okay. Well, Sunn, you missed some things. A couple of things. But that's okay.
Just one or two.
Yeah, just one or two. And I know that we didn't get a lot of content done tonight, but that's going to be that. You guys managed to solve another threat by posing one of the largest threats in a place like this. You put wild magic on it. Yes, you did. And nothing too terrible happened. You didn't... your dick didn't blow off.
This time?
As far as we know. That's actually why his armor glowed the first time.
That's actually why, like, you know, his armor blew up. Like, his armor broke off of his body. You know that he has a penis.
His penis was hanging out the whole time.
Yeah.
You know it exists still.
You know he's a boy. Yep. Professor Oak is satisfied.
I think the real question is, did all of the loot that was in that pile go through that black hole, and
Yes,
is
it did.
there nothing there now?
There's nothing there now.
Perfect.
No, there's
Nice.
nothing there.
There is a weapon that is near, but I don't think anybody took it with them.
Man, that spider really does not live up to its name. Retriever is misleading.
You're talking about the
0 out of 10.
the colossal, or not the colossal, the huge claymore?
Not a claymore. Claymore. It's a large-sized claymore. It's the excruciator blade. That was left here.
Isn't that like over here? Not all the way across. It's relatively close.
It's actually it's relatively close to you guys. Yes.
I mean, if anything, I can give him my bastard sword. He can still use that as a martial weapon.
But yeah, once he shrinks back in size and everybody's back there, there's going to be loud tiefling curses and infernal.
Why would you summon a black hole on top of a loot pile?
And the infernal continues. And he starts gesticulating. And basically just imagine a really angry Puerto Rican.
I'm gonna be honest. You know, when Thelsa was preparing for her trip to hell, she didn't really prepare herself to see a giant demon penis. Although I don't know why. It kind of skipped her mind.
Yeah,
Well-
and then he got big.
Well, I'll go.
No,
Thank you
it
for that. I
scaled.
appreciate the attempt.
Look, he was
But,
colossal and the penis was giant. I wasn't miswording that. It's the size category changed, but only to giant from normal.
Okay, well, your wanton lusts aside,
Wonton
yes,
lust.
he's just going to continue
Really one Chinese.
walking circles and gesticulating while continuing to viciously curse. And, Ulhime at this point should know that he's probably taking many, many, many deities' names in vain.
I like to think that you're just there cursing, and you're like, "Hound, you son of the!" And you look over, and he's like, "Nah, don't do that."
I don't speak in
Not in my house! I can see it now. Ulhime's going to be like, hey, I best not have heard Helm on your tongue.
No, I don't think that.
Get that name right out your mouth.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think that would cross over.
So, the needed spell. Did you guys know what that was about immediately?
I'm imagining that it was to get in those boots so that you didn't get yanked away.
Yeah.
To me, it meant that it wasn't going to last forever. This black hole that was summoned. That was the most important thing for me.
Yeah, but I mean, either way, it wasn't going to work because the moment I put my feet in those, I stopped moving.
Yeah,
so we get teleported anyway.
Everyone else could have put their feet in it, but as soon as you did, we would have got teleported anyways.
Well, no, it wasn't. It's not the ideal thing. It's what we needed at the time. I.e., you're about to get pulled into a black hole. Hang on.
Now, would we have just died if we got pulled into the black hole? What would have happened?
Tune in next time on Dragon Ball Z.
I want to know what happened to that dinosaur. That's the most important part. I want to know where he is now.
He went
It's a
home.
summon.
I'm wondering if the retriever
ported
fell
out.
or not.
The moment I go out of range of that summon spell, it disappears. So when we got
special.
teleported,
It didn't because of the black hole this time. Because I want to know what happens specifically.
I kind of feel bad for summoned creatures though, like that.
Yeah, I feel like they're suicide bombers. Essentially, they go in to die.
No, basically they turn
not
into
really,
Yoshi.
no.
They are there for you to go ahead and make that platform.
Yeah,
but they
they're
don't.
cool if you kick them off into the eternal void of darkness.
They don't just run away when they take damage though. They get killed.
Yeah.
Yoshi just runs off screen every time. But, this dinosaur did not.
Fuck, that's too good. That's too good. But yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. With this particular cast, this show, I'm gonna go ahead and find someone to love upon. I still haven't used my Dark Inspiration. We added one more to it. I think I'm going to keep us at. We're at 3 right now, right? Yeah, we're at 3. 3 Dark Inspiration. And who used that Dark Inspiration? I'm curious.
Reynold.
Me.
All 3?
No, I only
No,
one.
Reynold.
No, I
Reynold
used 2.
one. I used one. I used one and Sniper used one.
Oh wait, yeah. I used
I
one.
used mine
I thought
to
that was
push
right.
over.
Yeah, because you did the D4 right after me.
See.
Austin. Sniper. Okay. I want to keep a tally of that, a track. A track. Alright, let's go ahead and find someone to throw this love at. If you guys have any questions or concerns, this is the best place to ask right now. So feel free to fire those away while I find someone to love upon. Let's see. Let's go with that one. Let's go with that one. We're going to go ahead and send some support over to Lily Vanilli, who has pink face and eyes. Many eyes. Way more than 2. Way more than 2. We're going to go ahead and raid over there. And show her some love. So get your Raiderino up, copy that up, and go show her some love. It looks like she's raising some money for Shine Light on Mental Health Awareness for 2018, which is cool. Super cool. I'll catch you cats later. Thanks again for an awesome night, and I'll see you cats tomorrow for Carrying Crown. I'm super excited about it. I'll see you guys there. Bye. It's weird. You're weird. You weirdo.
You're right.
That is a lot of eyes.